At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110%. Plus artificial.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turper-Tyler, 6th base person for the Auntie Cleo's Darlings. I cleave Spacers Chosen's goal at the end of 56 innings. The Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's pretty face.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Why, looky here. It's our contractor-to-be. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight? That'll work too. Whatever got you to our doorstep, crate room. Allow me to summarize. We, the middle managers of the ACS Undisputed Claim, are over being passed over. See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself, to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest, to help us climb the ladder. Yep, all of us are such big fans. I've got a signed photograph of Holt Terwilliger on my desk. It says, personalized message costs extra. Holt. Anyhow, details. First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day, with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later. Anything else? That's what we want to find out. And that whole smiling business, anybody that's secure in their place here has to have dirt on somebody. Something that we could capitalize on. Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is... Okay, wait for it. Now he's done all the work, steal his idea. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come. Any progress? We want Melquiades Alcantara's secret recipe for the Raptidon Bite. He runs the Bottom Runger Saloon. There's a fella mopping the Esplanade who's surrounded by armed guards. Find out who he is and what he knows.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Have a profitable day.
Tramicular, arriving. Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects
Get you something?
we respond to what you want.
Yeah, all the yelling. Could listen to that all day, every day. Actually, I have. That'd be Melquiades. Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Won't do it in front of me. The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own proprietary recipe. People would literally kill to find it out.
We understand that the marketplace is dynamic.
In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purpleberry and also-Xeranian Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon
If I
Man
did,
is a ballad
I
for
certainly
our
wouldn't
ages.
share it with the likes of you. Stuff sells hand over fist. Think the boss would share that with me? I'm just a lowly factotum around here. I mean, I've actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. I'm very creative, but, you know, he don't care. Till next we meet.
Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacers Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won!
Sorry, time is bits. It's time.
If you're here for Melquiades Alcantara, afraid you're a mite bit late.
This message.
Off the funny business.
Attention, valued employees.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased?
How much money your toil is netting us. It's time.
Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if he had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Entire operation. Thanks to our marketing wizards selling the sizzle of incremental product improvements.
Fair assessment. Not particularly helpful, though.
Are up 11% quarter-over-quarter. Not too shabby, but that's...
We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a large book. Leaves quite a mark. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers. No, it would make my day if you were to blame. I only cover internal rivalries. As an outsider, you'd be someone else's department to worry about.
Fostered a healthy cutthroat rivalry between our top divisions. Jealousy, hard...
Just like on that show, Corporate Fixers for Hire. You're just like Rico Sockdolager in real life. Who does that make me? If you're after the recipe, you probably want to ask around at the bottom runner. Someone there might know who'd kill Melquiades for it. Go on. You're clear to saunter freely. But remember, taste more and feel less with Anti-Fizzo's Num Rum.
Not because we worship
Go on.
it,
You're clear to saunter freely.
The system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond
Look who's
to
back.
what you want.
You.
Through your decisions as consumers.
I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melchiah said she's meaner than a bag of raptidons.
Why wait 20 years
I'll miss his wit.
to market when it can be enhanced in
The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride.
Allow you to take part in public
More's the pity.
Respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand. Marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
With Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above
Now,
the
please,
occasional
go
frivolity.
anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons.
What
now? Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right. See that you do.
Is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this.
Is tolerated? That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood sounds like...
Why, yes. Yes, I am. Not sure I appreciate your insinuating tone there. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melchiah's Alcantara, who is simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything.
Even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they forfeit by little time. It would be an embarrassment of body.
I'll let you know we work only with the most high-quality forgers. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The Best Choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray. Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. No, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow.
Because nature wants to kill you. Since then, our company has grown, evolved.
Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
You persist, well fortified by our products. So strive, thrive, survive, arrive, armed with Auntie's Choice. Trust your Auntie.
Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie, no. Want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best. Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that because we worship bits, but because of
back.
the system's
What is it?
glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decides what
Oh?
its subjects
How about you
get,
enlighten
we
me then?
respond to what you want through your decisions as
Certainly
conservers.
sounds rather incriminating, and somewhat amateurish to boot. I'll look into it. Appreciate the information. Well, remember, you're back. What is it? Go on. You're clear to saunter freely.
We can be enhancing people's lives now. As a responsible member of society, we allow
Need
you
anything?
to take part in public product testing.
You learned the recipe?
Respecting your right to
Yes.
risk a few
Tell me and I'll make you one.
side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice,
The black powder was the ingredient what I was missing. There you go.
Efficient and well suited to the shifting
More's
needs
the
of
pity.
our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles!
Try one of
We're literally giving them away!
Hearing good things.
Sample one of those popular horse products! Completely at...
Hey! Didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times.
An artificial life is a life that's
Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Philip, Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely.
My quarterly underperformance review. First up, excessive corporate malpractice.
Ah, she don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
10% in net gross. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not
Wait,
put us in red.
really?
Learn to negotiate.
Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there to the bottom rung to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it.
I get it. Between the
Close enough.
aggressive rivals and the actions of maverick freelancers, there's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Respected subordinates, spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive. There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most
Great, so
extravagant
how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just converserate?
Every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few
Oh,
more
right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe?
Any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge.
Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So I guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen,
Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it.
enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match.
Sure was determined. I'll tell you what.
And
Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's chalk. Got one of them entry science jobs at Anti-Cleo. You know, the corporation, not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday
I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. You got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
Expired chum bar? It's truly heartwarming. Or maybe that's just nausea I'm feeling.
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
I pit our least bankable tossball team against the Protectorate's entire roster of pitchball pushovers.
Well, you know, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, you know, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
Assets would achieve full profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other.
You know, you're probably right. Sometimes thought it might be good to hear from her more, but I guess she's real busy.
Until next time, look for me in the platinum.
All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what, but that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there.
Since then, our company has grown.
You know what? You might have the right of it. I never thought of it like that before. It just made me sad because she was so sad. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty, falling feel? You know, in your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all. Oh, okay. Sure, we can keep on, you know, converserating. Just a bit, right? Well, what about? What? Oh, I never been good at lying. I only ever really did it once, when it mattered.
Doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom-rung relatability.
Just the one time, to Felicity. She was all crying, told me all the bad stuff she did. Needed somebody to say she weren't a bad person. So I said it. And now I wonder a lot if I am the bad person on account of that lie.
And the zero-G shooters, just quality cleaving from huck off to the closing steam whistle.
Maybe I'm not good, but I'm less bad? Less bad is pretty good, I reckon. A less bad person might not need to feel bad a lot. Thanks. Guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile on Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good even.
As in tossball, we all need to put on our winger.
Hello, friend. I can say that, right? I have your permission. We're friends. We have drinks and stuff, like people do. Normal people, friendly people.
Although it is that too. Sometimes score a body goal without an offsides huck. Play by. Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. Our duly contracted proxy. All finished?
Didn't make the drink or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. but I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent? You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee. Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
Learn anything more? Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is. You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice, and I start to run.
Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that day. Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff. All finished? All right, we'll be here.
Tramicular.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment. Someone succeeds in bending.
The deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans live?
Ah, wonderful. More.
Sponsored Dustball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do what things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities. We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this. Attention, valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your top...
come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest? Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it.
That's small change compared to experimental operations, where top lab coats are doing...
That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else?
Their department alone is responsible for a 28% increase in our entire operational budget for the next fiscal
You dangled that compliment before yanking it away. I'd be going there for a sec. Not too shabby. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? That joke cuts both ways, friend. You look like a walking petri dish yourself. For once, I'm glad this is a full face mask, too. You're almost half decent at this. Not especially skilled, but not atrocious. Not good, though. Definitely not good. Don't abandon your present employment by any means. Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? Frankly, that any of these rung leeches have a thought to spare for me over all the false hopes Auntie's hammered into them astounds me. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man, dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught. Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. What? You forget what you needed to do? The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in that room behind the guard desk. The PA system controls are in an office at client intake, near where your ship is probably parked. Get going. The next irritating voice I hear on that loudspeaker, I want to be my own.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it, and/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right, see that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you. What is it? We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificial enhanced existence through the
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate blundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big ideas in people's heads. Yes, our workers were beaten down by a rigged system and lack of mobility, but no hope is better than false hope. Right? I swear, everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Anti-Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations who unfairly stack the deck against the little person.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose it?
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Always remember, commercialism is the foundation.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilation.
Glorious efficacy, while the Protectorate decide what indulgence get. We respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out, and we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that self-determinism claptrap. The rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, we can all go back to exploiting each other honestly. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time. Appreciate you helping my vital message be heard here.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assume that was your doing. Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
Yeah, Twombly, maybe we should worry more about them right now? That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone in an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Ah, I remember that scene. We need to front stab them before they backstab us. Attack!
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Wait! Wait, says here, unfinished business leaves... what do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has gotten me starting to worry. That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone in an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Simmer down now. That was just a fictional representation despite being realistically well-researched. I'm reasonably sure it's wholly inapplicable to our present circumstances. We accept your terms. Consider this final payment for services rendered. Never speak about this to anyone.
Oh. You sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
We really shouldn't be seen together. I'm politely asking you to leave. Please.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
You look unfortified.